Cancer, my love, this is Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you for joining me for your November mid-month reading. This is not going to be any particular subject, so whatever message comes through for you guys, okay? All right, first card, Master. Okay, so that in the traditional tarot would be the Devil card. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn. Let's see. The next card we have is Just Breathe. Dedicated Effort. Seek the Truth. In reverse, which is the Seven of Swords reverse. So, okay, well-deserved reward in reverse as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have Rest and Reconsider. And let's clarify. Let's see what this Devil energy is here. Okay, we have the World card and the Star reverse. I feel like there was a big change in your life, either having to do with a Capricorn or having to do with a huge change or a closing out of something that made you feel oppressed or made you feel stuck in some way. I feel more though that whatever this was, it was like a major accomplishment or some sort of cycle, but it didn't go the way that you wanted it to. It didn't live up to your expectations. And we have the Lovers. So major arcana here, quite a bit. All right, let's keep going. Just Breathe, which is the Four of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Ace of Pentacles. Oof, and the Tower. So like I said, there was a decision to end something or to complete something, or perhaps to move away from something that you felt was holding you back. Like I said, there's a feeling of like an oppressive feeling. Let me move this a little bit. There we go. A bit of an oppressive feeling. And I see you taking a time out because whatever happened here, because it wasn't what you expected, I do feel it's in relation to somebody. It can be a romantic relationship or just a close connection that disappointed you somehow. And so you're no longer confident. You were not confident maybe in your judge of care, like as a judge of character, or whatever decisions you were making. I feel now you're second guessing. There's a need to kind of recoup and rebuild is what I'm getting. There's a rebuilding after something was just totally destroyed, demolished. Okay, so we have here Dedicated Effort, the Two of Swords reverse, and Judgment reverse. So yes, some sort of, again, I'm getting this again, decisions that were made that you deem them as being poor decisions. So I feel that this is you. This is like you judging yourself. Oh, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have allowed this person to control me so much, or whatever the case is. But the important thing is that I feel that you are working really hard on rebuilding relationships, especially I see here, important relationships in your life, but with a different perspective. So you're not approaching relationships or anything else for that matter in the same way that you did. I feel like you definitely learned a big lesson here because there was a sense of loss. the Queen of Cups reverse. So that's your energy. You're rebuilding from a major disappointment, major sadness, the destruction perhaps of a relationship or of just a situation. Let's see, seek the truth. You may have been deceived. Someone may have deceived you, and you just didn't see it coming. We have the Five of Swords, so there could have been conflict because of deceit, or someone being sneaky, or trying to, you know, put one over on you, playing mind games, manipulating. And there's that Devil. So it could be this Capricorn person in your life. If it's not a Capricorn, it's just someone who didn't have the best intentions, or their intent was to deceive you or to manipulate you in some way to keep you oppressed. So it doesn't have to be deceit. It could be just somebody who wants to control and manipulate. We have the Death card. Okay, so whatever truth that came out was a game changer. It made you see everything differently. You're doing things differently. You're approaching life differently. More so from, I think, a more logical perspective, because now you're more protective of yourself because of the losses that you've incurred. So we have well-deserved reward, and it's in the reverse. So I do feel that this is a situation where you put in a lot of effort, or you did things with the best of intentions, and what you received back was either, like I said, deceit or manipulation, or someone who just did not appreciate you for everything that you were doing for them. And but the thing is, though, I feel here that you're blaming yourself for your lack of judgment, your lack of I guess foresight. You know, maybe you saw yourself as being naive. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. So again, I'm getting this feeling of you needing to rebuild what you have lost. And in a lot of cases, what you have lost is monetary. I do see that, having to rebuild your savings account, having to rebuild whatever, a home even. And it's a lot of work that needs to be done now because of the disappointments from the past, or someone may have taken from you, stolen from you. All of that could be the case. The Hermit, yeah, you are going into seclusion, trying to take care of yourself, which is great. Okay, now we have two cards that popped out here. I really only wanted one, but we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And this is exactly what I feel that you guys are trying to build up to. I feel that right now you're in this Queen of Cups reverse energy, and you're trying to get a hold of your emotions with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who definitely feels emotions, but he has them well under control, and they do not control him. Especially with this Queen of Swords here. Again, trying to make decisions based on logic, being a little bit more rigid, colder, stern, because of the things that have happened in your past. So yes, I feel that someone took advantage of you, Cancer, and you're trying to rebuild either yourself, or like I said, your bank account or your home. Whatever this is, you're trying to rebuild from what happened. I feel that the important thing to remember here, also I feel that you guys are spending a lot of time alone. I feel that you're pushing others away because of this feeling that you just don't have a good sense of, like, you're not a good judge of character, I feel, is how you are seeing yourself. It's not what I'm telling you that you are, it's how I see you seeing yourself, if that makes sense. But what I was going to say is the important thing that happened here was a major lesson for you. That's going to help you in the future. Okay, so I don't feel that this mistake, if you want to call it a mistake, is going to repeat itself, because I do see you putting in the effort to change your ways in order to protect your heart. Okay, so let's just see what messages the angels want to give you. Additional messages here for Cancer. Okay, two cards they wanted. Let's see. Wow, we have gifts from God. And it says, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So yes, it's time for you to receive. You've given quite a bit without boundaries, it's almost like you had an infinite supply that was given out and not appreciated. So now the universe is, and God is giving all this back to you. And we have nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this is basically wanting to bring awareness to you that, you know, Cancer is a very nurturing energy. It's the energy of it's like mother energy. So very, very appropriate for Cancer here. But all that love and nurturing that you have been giving to others, it's time to give it to yourself, or to at least acknowledge yourself as somebody who is worthy of that love and that nurturing. All right, so that's your message for this mid-month, Cancer. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you for the December readings. Bye.